I can make it public later. All right, guys, Tony is here, and I'm with AB Hannan. What should I call you, actually? I've been wondering that for a long time, because I see
AB goes good.
AB, okay, because I see sometimes you calling yourself Hannan, and I didn't know what I should be calling you.
That's
anyway.
fine. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, guys. So AB has got a brand new tool, and it's an AI copywriter tool. This tool is actually very, very good. I've tested it. I'm going to show you some results from this. But the big difference for this tool is the price point. Okay, the price point is really, really affordable. Okay, you can get unlimited use and pay just $47 for a whole year. Okay, and that's unlimited use. And I'll show you the quality here, and you will see how good that is. But even better, he's writing an API so that we can add that into our tools. Okay, the Alpha SEO tools. So things like the Google Sites Poster, the Medium Autoblogger, Medium.com Autoblogger, all those kind of tools that we have got, we can integrate this API. And if you pay just $47 for 1 year of his tool, you will have the API key that we can put into our software. Once we have integrated that, I'll get my developer to integrate that. Once that's done, that means you can do unlimited posting, which is really, really phenomenal. So AB, how long have you been building this for?
Well, it's been almost 6 months.
Yeah, and there's so many of these tools coming out at one time. What made you want to get into this sort of market with this stuff?
Yeah, well, the main, I would say, probably the unique thing and what sets this apart from the other tools is all of the other tools have limitations in terms of the total number of words. Like you would see mostly 50 to 60 words, or at most they would go 80, 90 with descriptions. And another really important thing is that they would generate things like descriptions and just some social content, but no one is really touching on the things that are the most painful to actually write about, like articles, long blog posts, and then you have press releases, YouTube descriptions, SEO content for the website, for descriptions and all that stuff. So that's really the key here, which made me develop this as a tool that would help all the marketers out there, the digital marketers, the people who are doing SEO, the video marketing and all that stuff, automate all of that stuff within this software, one software that would do everything.
Yeah, it's actually very good, very, very, very good. So the only thing is, guys, that it takes a few minutes to be able to get your project back. It goes in a queue system, and the more people who are using the tool, then the longer we have to wait. But it's literally, it's about what, 5 or 10 minutes or something you have to wait before you get the results back. But the results are actually very good. Let's have a look at this. You can see this one is a press release intro. Okay, this is the intro so that you can get into your press release after you've got this part. Now this took just a click of a button, okay, basically, and I can open this up and you can see from here what this is like, okay. Now this is actually really good quality content, okay. I can put a link to this in the Google Doc. I will put this in the Google Doc and I'll put it underneath this video on YouTube. So if you want to see the quality of this, you know, for yourself, then you can see it from the Google Doc. I'll give you the link to go and have a look at that. But this is really good. This is really, really good because it's grammatically correct. It's making sense. And it's a good lead-in to being able to do a press release. So that's the first one I tested. And you can see here I tested one of each. We've got one here for Quora answers. We've got one for YouTube description. Let's have a look at that one next. And this, again, is just a click. And you've got here, you can actually tell the software if you want 50 words or 250 words, etc. So I told it 250 words. And here we go. Click of a button and I've got it. So if you want to enter into any niche, say, for example, you want to just do some testing, or you just want to have some quick text that you can use and come back later and re-optimize, etc. You can have that ready in about 5 minutes just by clicking a button. It's really incredible stuff. It's really, really good quality as well, okay. What's the other one I did? The keyword generator. This is interesting. Tell me about this one, the keyword generator. Maybe?
Yeah, sorry. The keyword generator, of course, this is one of the really unique things that we have implemented in the tool, because with this keyword generation, you don't have to brainstorm anything anymore. Once you enter like one keyword, the software is actually going to do research, and it's not just random keywords. It is connected to the external tools like we know Moz and Majestic and stuff. It's actually doing a lot of research in the background, but within few minutes, about keywords that have volume, keywords that have, you know, like a low competition. So it's basically giving you a big set of keywords just to use straight away without second thoughts or anything.
Yeah. And you see the way I've done this, it's got user entry. You can see up here, I put in 3 different keywords. I put in YouTube SEO or video SEO or YouTube marketing. And it's pretty much pulled back results for each of these, I think. And you can see this results I've got here. So you've got a whole bunch of keywords. If you're doing for PPC, for example, if you wanted to do things like YouTube ads, this could be really, really useful. But also, if you want to just have those keywords where you can use for, you know, getting some ideas for your content, getting some ideas for different angles, getting some ideas for keywords that you want to target for the video that you've got, or the video before you record it, then this is actually very, very handy. It can give you some insights immediately. Okay. So anyway, let's go and have a look at how to create a project. This is actually very good. It's really, really quick and simple. So I'm just going to call this one, let's call this one email list building, because that's what I like to do. I like to build email lists, although I do a lot of typos. Okay, what should I choose here? Which is going to be the fastest to do in a live call?
Let's just do YouTube description.
YouTube description. Let's get the choices here, guys. This is, you know, this is I've got the full version here, but the choices here, all the different things you can do. You've got YouTube titles, you've got keyword generator, press release, intro.
And just a quick comment, Tony, about the whole the waiting thing. So it's not going to be too long if there are 1,000 people using it, but the overall time is because the software is actually looking at the topic or looking at the type and then doing a bit of research, then creating the content and making sure it makes sense, and then putting in a downloadable format. So it's just those few minutes that takes up because of those processes.
So it's working in the background.
Yep.
It's doing the research and stuff in the background. It's pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to choose the YouTube description. Okay, so I've got email list building, YouTube description, number of words, I'll do 150. What's your content about? I'll just put email list building. Okay. Generate the content. I just realized I've got my caps lock on there. Okay. So that's been submitted, right? That's all you have to do, literally. That's all you have to do. And now we just got to wait for it to come back. Okay, when you want to come back, you go into the manage projects, and you can see it's processing here. Okay, so I'll refresh this in a couple of minutes, and we should be able to see it, and we will have a YouTube video description written. But you can do all those different other things as well. You've seen in there, there's things like Quora answers, Yahoo answers. There's some really neat stuff in here. There's some really, really fantastic tools in here. If you just want to do very fast social media marketing, content marketing, or you want to try and drive traffic from places like Quora.com, which is really cool. You've got a lot of traffic in there that you can tap into. So let's come back to this in a couple of minutes. Let's talk about the funnel. The front end is $47 for a year. What did they get for the front end? What tools did they get for the front end? If I'm in the create project here and I'm choosing the content type, I'm not getting all of these for 47. So I know that I'm getting some of these for 1 year.
Yeah. So basically, they're gonna get access to article writer, and I'll just name all the writing tools. So you can generate articles, you can generate blog posts, website content, sales copy, press release intros, essays, paragraphs. And paragraphs could be anything. Like, there's no certain type of paragraphs. Of course, it could be anything. So you just have to give it a topic. Then hashtags, that is good for your post tags or Instagram tags or video tags. Anything, hashtags will work for that. Email subject lines as well, which is very, very important, especially for any kind of emails, whether it's a sales email or something to your colleague. And then we got product descriptions. So it's like a full-fledged tool of all these content generation goodness. But then the thing is, the only few things that we have in upsells, of course, are the ones that are really premium, that would relate to a different set of marketing tools, like you have Quora and then YouTube, which we will go through, of course.
Okay. So that's quite a lot. So it's $47 for 1 year, guys. The competition that he is charging probably that per month. There's another tool that we had integrated into the Medium blog poster and the Google Sites blog poster for automated content, and they're charging per credits. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad tool or anything, but you just cannot compare the prices, because this is for a whole year, $47. That's crazy. All that output you can get there. It's kind of unlimited content that you can use for just $47. And the biggest criticism I've had of these kind of tools is, of course, the cost, because it can build up quite quickly if you want to use it for things like some multiple posting, multiple blog posts. And you can even do with the Google Sites poster, if you integrated this with the Google Sites poster, you could be doing a lot of keyword poking campaigns. You could be doing mass page building inside Google Sites and inside, a Google property then with this, just all automated. And you've seen how quick and how easy it is to set up the campaign. This is incredible. All right, so let's talk about the OTO one, the first upsell. What have they got there and what's the cost?
So that is basically the pro version of the software, Copywriter Pro, that will give them access for YouTube descriptions. Like, you could generate unlimited YouTube descriptions, and that would of course help you with SEO, as I'm sure your audience would know about the importance of that, given that you do a lot of video tools, Tony. So the second one is basically video titles. So video titles, then you have video description, and then you have video tags as well. The other two we have are Instagram captions. So you're going to cover a lot about the social media. It could work with even Facebook post descriptions as well. So it's not just Instagram captions. I mean, anyone could create, like, even if you're on any social network, that is Tumblr or Instagram, Pinterest, anything that you can think of in social domain, it would create the descriptions for that. So as I've talked about the video titles, video descriptions, video tags, Instagram captions, then you have SEO meta descriptions. That is for websites and your blogs and all those pages that you usually work on. So SEO description is combined with another tool that is in the Pro, which is SEO keywords tool. And that is an important one, which you just showed in your example few minutes ago. SEO keywords tool would generate keywords based on, we have already predefined the system to search keywords in a way that would give us or give the user keywords that are low in competition, that are high in volume, that are relevant to the input of the user, and that are actually historically put up as the suggested keywords based on Majestic, Moz, and Ahrefs. So it's a lot of work in the background that the software is doing, but at the end, the front end, it's really simple. It's darn simple for the user to get the output. So once again, I'll repeat. Video related tools are video title generator, YouTube descriptions. Then we have Instagram captions that work for Facebook, Pinterest, and all sort of social tools. Then we have SEO tools that include meta description writers and keyword tool, which is keyword generator. So that's what they get in Pro.
And how much does it cost for the upsell?
Just $67 per year, and you can do unlimited. Doesn't matter, you do 1 million if you can, content generation sessions. That's up to you, but $67 a year.
That's very good, actually. It's still very good. Okay, and there's one more upsell after that. That's the one that's got the Quora, etc. Tell me about that. What's in there and how it works?
Oh yeah, that's an interesting one as well. That's what we are calling as Quora Machine. So don't just fall for the name. It's not just for Quora. Actually, we got this idea from the fact that we stumbled upon recently, just a couple months ago, that the most active websites, even in 2021 so far, have been Quora, Stack Exchange, Yahoo Answers. So what we decided is to include this module in the system, which would do what I'm going to describe now. Basically, on Quora and Stack Exchange, people have built businesses based on how you can be the top answerer, and then you can have links and businesses mentioned or featured in your profile, or even within the post if you want to mention something. So with this Quora module, what happens is on all the question answer communities, you just grab the question, what has been asked, and then you copy that back into Copywriter. You select Quora answers and let the system do the thing. Within a few minutes, you get the answer. You copy that back on your question page, wherever you are. And that's all. That's how easy it is. And it works with all sort of question answer communities.
That's incredible. That's a really, really, really good tool. So imagine, guys, that you find Quora questions that have got a lot of traffic, or even if you've got it even if you're monitoring for specific keywords, when those come up, you can actually just copy and paste the question, put it into this Copywriter tool, and it's going to give you the answer that you can just copy and paste and put back into Quora. How quick and easy is that? That is really, really simple. And there's a ton of traffic to be found on those websites. There's really a lot of traffic to be found on those websites. I've actually been researching Quora for months now, little bits at a time, and digging in and looking at the ads and that kind of thing. And there's ways that you can find the questions that have got the most traffic, okay? The questions that have got most people actually monitoring to be notified when there's any kind of update. You can actually go and find that kind of stuff. And all you need to do is go into the ad manager. If you go into the ad manager in Quora, you can sort by the keywords. First of all, you put in the keywords, it's going to give you some answers. And within that dashboard, for the ad dashboard, before you even create an ad, it's going to tell you how many people view each one of those questions each week. Okay, so you can tell immediately which one has actually got the most traffic, and you can just go and cherry pick them, and you can take the question and answer from this, paste the question here, take the answer from here, and go and post it. How quick and easy is that? That's a nice strategy. Imagine doing that for ClickBank or for some kind of e-com. That would work really, really well.
Yeah, especially when you keep doing that over the year, I think, or just basically even you just start for a few weeks, few months, and you are in the top league, then anything could happen. I mean, you can imagine.
Yeah. So that's how you can really take advantage of that. All right. So the price for this second upsell is also $67 per year. Yeah.
Yes, and gives you unlimited access to the module.
Wow, that's really good value because of what you can do with that. Because Yahoo Answers, Quora. What was the other one? The third one I didn't recognize.
Stack Exchange. And one more thing I missed, I must mention, is it is not just for questions like, let me just give you an example, a very quick example. It's not just about what is SEO or what is video marketing or what are the top 3 strategies. You could say, how can I get citizenship in USA? Let's just do a wild one. Or you could ask something like, what has been the most, like historic moment in some year? Like you could put that, and it would generate answers for everything. And what sets it apart is because our competitors are using words and credits and tokens against the number of words. So for the user here, they don't have to worry about this. They can do as much as they want with the software in terms of content outputs. So yeah.
Nice. Very, very nice. You can see, guys, it's huge value. You don't have any credits. You don't have any limitations as far as how much you can use. Just pay it for a year and you got it for a year. Unlimited, just great value. All right, I think we can probably wrap up there. I'm going to give a bonus for this, guys, but I don't know yet what it's going to be. So I will put a bonus in the email that comes with this. So make sure you're on my email list so that I can give you information about the bonus. Okay, so you can claim the bonus once you purchase. After you've purchased, all you need to do is send us a receipt to support@anthonyhayes.me. Okay, that link for the support is in every single email that we send out, okay? All you need to do is find an email from me, and you will see at the bottom, it's got a link for support in there as well, okay? So if you purchase from my link, but give us 24 to 48 hours. I need AB to confirm who purchased from my link, and once we can confirm that, then we can supply your bonus, whatever it may be. But I'll think up something good for this, because I think this deserves to do really, really well. Fantastic job, AB. Great job. You've done really, really well with this. I like it very much. All right, thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next live stream that we do. This one is unlisted at the moment, but what we will start to do is every couple of weeks we will jump on a live stream using StreamYard, and we will do some kind of sessions where we can do some tutorials or some reviews, or just have a chat about internet marketing, driving traffic from YouTube, or search engine optimization. So keep an eye out for the emails, and we can have some fun as we go forward with this stuff. I just kind of recently started to use this StreamYard, and it's actually very, very good. It's really easy to use. So anything that's easy to use, I'm likely to use it just to keep my engagement up with people who are on my email list. So anyway, that's it. So we will come up with a good bonus. Okay, thanks, AB, and I hope you do well with your launch. Good luck.
Thank you. Thanks, Tony.
All right.